everybody, and a home for Spirit of Metal, and I'm sitting here just next to the one and only Gene Hoglan. How are you doing today?
Excellent. How's everybody?
Everybody's okay, I hope.
Excellent.
So tonight you're going to play here at the Whiskey A Go Go, West Hollywood, and you're doing this Gene Hoglan Experience. So what is going to happen tonight? What is this experience all about?
Fun. It's all about fun. It's all about, like, I get up, I play some tracks, but I tell a bunch of stories, and it is completely interactive with the crowd. Like, I tell the crowd right off the bat, hey man, ask me questions, anything you guys want, I don't care, whatever you want to ask me. It's, if you want to ask me something about the drums, that's cool, and if you want to ask me anything about metal or any of the bands I'm in or anything I've ever done, if any other story you've ever read about me or anything that you want to just confirm, or maybe I'll deny it, but yeah, it's all improvisation. Mm-hmm. It's all completely ad-libbed, and it kind of turns into a bit of a comedy routine, really, more than anything. So I just like having fun, and it's all about just engaging the audience and entertaining everybody. It's seeing myself playing drums with a band. Okay, you've seen that a million times or whatever, but hearing me grab the mic and start telling you some stories and stuff is something that a lot of people don't ever get to hear, So that's what I try to do with this, and like I say, it's very fun. It's all pretty lighthearted. I don't take myself all that seriously, so I like to enjoy myself, and I hope everybody else does too.
I'm sure everybody will. So do you think this is kind of targeted more to musicians, like drummers? Are you seeing a lot of musicians coming to these events, or is it any metal fan or Gene Hoglan fan?
It is absolutely targeted towards everybody. Okay. Like, whether you're a metal fan, you do not have to be a drummer to enjoy this thing, because I don't talk about drums really in this thing. It's not a drum clinic, and it is about, I'm evolving the title of this thing to end up calling it Gene Hoglan's Experience, because it's really about, I've had 30 years in this business, so I've got a whole lot of stories, a whole lot of fun anecdotes and everything, and if somebody asks me a question about something and that makes me go off on a tangent for a while, then I do. So okay. That's how it goes, and it's geared for everybody. You don't even have to be a metal fan, but that doesn't hurt. And you definitely do not have to be a drummer or a musician to enjoy the Gene Hoglan's Experience.
Okay, and you already did this in Canada and in San Diego area. You have like 5 more dates to go. Is this something you will consider doing again anytime soon? Absolutely.
When schedule permitting. But if I were to really concentrate on this sort of thing only and only do this, I would do it in a way where by the end of the run of doing all the Gene Hoglan's Experiences shows, I would be playing in front of 2,000 people a night, basically doing a big show like, say, any comedian would or any stand-up guy would. I would take this to that sort of level. Whether I get the chance to do that or not, that remains to be seen. But hey, it's always good to have options.
Of course. Talking about about your DVD. It's coming out.
That's right.
I don't know if you have a date already established.
It's a very soft date, but sometime before the end of the year. And we're currently in the process of finalizing it, and it is called The Atomic Clock. The Clock Strikes 2, and it's definitely, I can't say it's an extension of the last one, because it's going to be kind of a revamping of the approach of it. So the last one was quite instructional, and this one, I would imagine it's going to end up being a little easier to watch, and especially for those who are not drummers, because that's one thing about the last DVD, the Atomic Clock. I got a lot of emails and messages from people saying, hey, I'm not a drummer, I'm a guitarist, or hey, I'm not even a musician, but I'm a Gene fan, and it was really entertaining to watch. And so that's one thing I really want to bring out in everything that I do that has my name on it, is make it entertaining for people. And if you're a drummer, great, it's going to be awesome for you. But if you're not a drummer, then it's still going to be awesome for you. So that's pretty much the bottom line of everything that I try to do.
Okay. And talking about, you just mentioned you play in a lot of bands, and I was trying to figure out how many bands you're in right now.
That I'm in?
Yeah.
All of them.
All of them?
No, I'm pretty much in every band on the planet, I think. Actually, I've pared it down quite a bit because a lot of my more up-and-coming acts, I've not been devoting as much time to them, like the bands like Mechanism and the Almighty Punch Drunk and Pitch Black Forecast. The two main bands that I am in currently, 2 to 3, I suppose, or 4 now. You know, we've got, of course, Testament, and I'm really happy to be playing with those guys. That's really awesome. You know, the latest album, The Dark Roots of Earth, that's been out for a year, and we've been touring that one pretty seriously over the past year and some months now. And then there's, of course, Death Clock, and that's always awesome. That's so fun to do. That's such a fun project. And I try to do some of those Death to All dates whenever I can. And, you know, I don't know if you were there at where did we play, the House of Blues? Yeah, that was fun. That's great. What a great, fun show, you know, good tribute to Chuck. That's always cool, honoring the man's music. And, of course, everybody might be aware of the possibility of a Dark Angel reunion next year in 2014. We're trying to make that happen. We're trying to move forward to make that happen. And as for my newest projects, I have a project with my guitarist Lara Christine, who is an amazing, incredible guitarist based out of San Diego, and she was in the band Warface, and she was also in the band Meldrum with myself and Michelle Madden and Michelle Meldrum. And you know, we've all done shows here, you know, tribute show to Michelle here at the Whiskey, you know, a couple years back. And you know, this 3 days ago was Michelle's birthday, so, you know, we definitely honor her still, always. So, and, you know, for those people that were here tonight, you might have seen at the merch booth, you know, we've got a Meldrum disc for sale here. And so, you know, yeah, check that thing out online. That one came out great. It's awesome. So, Lara Christine and my new project, it's going to be some absolute next level metal. I mean, she's an amazing writer, amazing guitarist. She writes way better riffs than I do, and I write damn badass riffs, damn it. And, you know, she kills me, so I'm stoked to be doing that project with her.
Okay. And talking about, back to the DVD, you're selling these fan packages on your website.
That's right.
They're very, very unique, and one of them actually includes a in-person drum lesson.
That's right.
How popular was that package?
That one was actually more popular than I was expecting because, you know, until they come up with some decent cloning technology, that one's pretty darn limited. So that one, you know, it was actually the $5,000 package, and it's called the Galaxy. And more people than I was expecting signed up for that one. So that one's pretty tough to do, especially, you know, before the end of the year. So if you're interested in that Galaxy package, don't let me try to stop you, by all means, you know. But you know, get it now because the slots are definitely getting booked, I tell you.
Okay, and then so this like drumming like lessons, do you actually like teaching people, and is it hard to teach a fan because they're already so like look up to you? Is it hard to teach a fan?
Well, when it comes to giving lessons or anything like that, a lot of those situations when you do have a fan coming in to you know, get a lesson from you, a lot of times they're really okay with, like, man, if you just want to sit there and play the drums for an hour, I'm cool with that. Or if you want to sit and talk to me for an hour, you know, that's where it's actually easier to teach a fan rather than somebody. And I don't give many lessons, you know, I definitely don't. I don't have time to do it, and so something like the Galaxy package is, you know, that's a pretty exclusive sort of, you know, very, very limited thing to do. So I try to accommodate everybody in that way. But it's pretty easy to teach fans. You know, if somebody actually says, no, I want to put you to work, I want you to show me something. Usually it's, I have a few, you know, they have a few items that they want to go over, whether it's like some of your licks from some of your records or something. It's like, hey man, I've always tried to figure out what you're doing. Can you show me what you're doing? And that's really cool to me. You know, if I had some of my favorite drummers or anybody, you know, sitting down right in front of me, breaking down their great licks, and I'm like, man, I've been trying to figure that one out for 20 years, and here you just showed me in 2 seconds. So great. Yeah, so the Galaxy package, there's a bunch of really great packages on HoglanIndustries.com, and definitely stop by and check them out and see if you're interested in any of them. You know, we definitely try to give a lot of value for them. You know, you get a lot of stuff. You know, you might be spending your hard-earned dough, but you get a whole lot of stuff for your hard-earned dough. So, you know, it's definitely about giving back to our fans. You know, everybody that supported Gene over the years, and the whole Hoglan Industries and everything. You know, we appreciate everybody very much. So, we're really happy to try to do something. You know, to take your money from you.
Okay, you just mentioned your agenda is very busy. If I'm a fan and I cannot make to the Gene Hoglan Experience, when can I see you next this year?
I would say that the next thing that goes on for myself, I guess it starts in a couple of weeks, is that Testament Lamb of God tour. That's pretty much the main thing. And I do have another couple of Gene Hoglan Experiences going on in mid-October, right before that tour starts. But those are in the Midwest, in like the Milwaukee and Chicago area, in the middle of, it's I think like October 18th and 19th, or October 17th and 19th, or something like that, in Chicago area and Milwaukee area. So that's some stuff that I am doing for Pearl, my drum company. They've asked me to come out and do this sort of thing for them at a couple of like music festivals sort of thing, like music instrument festivals, like the NAMM show kind of thing. So that's what's going on. And then, you know, I would say the Lamb of God tour, Lamb of God, Kill Switch Engage, Testament, and I believe Huntress. That's happening from mid to late October through November 27th. I know we get back the day before Thanksgiving. Yay! So I get to spend Thanksgiving at home for the first time in quite a few years, so that's pretty good. I'm thankful for that. Thank you, Lamb of God Testament, for booking it that way. Thank you.
Okay, and I know you're busy, so I have only a last question. Any message for the Spirit of Metal viewers?
Spirit of Metal viewers, I would like to say thank you very much for all your support throughout the years, for every project that I've ever been involved in, and all your support and love throughout the years for everything I've done. This is something that I like to, you know, of course I do it for myself, of course, but I also do it for the fans as well. And that's why all those lean years where it was really tough, but I was like, man, you keep putting out records that are awesome. I do it for you guys. So I really appreciate all your support. If you get the chance to see a Gene Hoglan Experience or Gene Hoglan's Experience coming to your town anytime soon, you will not be disappointed. You will come out with an enormous smile on your face, and you will be a better human being for it. And you will go home and kiss your mom afterwards.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Anna.
Thank you.
Awesome.